Welcome to Dangerous Fly Fishing, episode 85. I'm Chris Cooper. That's Jim Carney. How are you, sir?
I'm doing quite well, thank you.
Good. It's good to see you. It's been 2 weeks, I think.
It's a couple of weeks,
Yeah. I think it's right now where we're kind of at because, well, there's not a whole lot of fishing to do right now besides bass or panfish because of the heat. So,
Yeah.
Also in studio, we have Mr. Ross Skoka as well as Matthew Carney. How are you, sirs?
Hot.
Doing pretty good.
Yeah.
I was crawling around in my attic today. I would not recommend it.
Do you have blow-in insulation or just regular fiberglass insulation?
Both.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
No win in that one.
No. So I just left.
Yeah.
That was how I won.
So what were you doing up there?
Yeah.
I'm replacing some drywall and adding some drywall, and
Drywall
wanted
not
to make
the
sure
attic.
In the attic?
no, not in the attic, but I wanted, since I have blow-in insulation, I had to go up there and scoop everything out. So when I cut the drywall, it doesn't like all fall. And,
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's much
Ruined
easier to
my
clean
life.
up when it all falls.
in your opinion,
I disagree. As a man of HVAC, it is definitely a lot easier to clean the section first. Just move it out of the way, do your work, put it back. A lot easier.
Well, maybe it's because, when I did construction, we had the equipment to catch that crap as it comes down.
yeah, that would help.
Yeah.
And I'm not spending money on that. So
Okay.
I mean, garbage cans are pretty cheap for the most part.
Well, I was talking about like vacuums that literally suck it all in as it falls.
The opposite thing that you do with the blow-in machine. to
Yeah,
blow.
the exact opposite.
Yeah.
now that I think of it, I have a dust collector, like for sawdust and stuff.
Yeah, that would have been.
That would work really well.
yeah.
I would suggest cleaning it out before you use it for that, though.
You mean-
I don't know if you need to clean it out.
Clean out your dust collector.
Just make sure it's in good shape because you don't need it to explode and go.
Oh yeah, no, it's good to go.
But yeah, that's the way we always did it. I will say one thing though: when sucking the stuff out of a house and into a dumpster, and
Pause.
people see the dust flying around, the DEP does come check things out.
Rapidly, from
Yeah.
what I've been told. Never worked with that, but I believe it.
Yeah, they didn't come check us out at work a few weeks ago when we were dumping literally 50-gallon trash bags or trash bins of diatomaceous earth in the dumpster. Nobody ever stopped by.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah,
It's Earth.
yeah, except you diatomate.
Well, diatomaceous earth isn't particularly toxic. I
It
don't
is
think.
actually non-toxic. The only reason it will hurt you is if you basically do a line of it and then it just coats your lungs and
Yeah,
then
true.
you have a hard time breathing.
It's also a desiccant, so it'll dry you out pretty good.
Yep.
But yeah, the stuff we were sucking it out of a house that was fire damaged, so I think the neighbors were worried it was asbestos or something.
Could see why.
Yeah.
So they called the DEP, and they were there. Like we started at 8 a.m. and they were there by lunch. So they were on it.
I don't get why people are so worried about asbestos. It's got best right in the name.
I know,
Gotta be
right?
fine.
I mean, it to this day is the best insulator for so many things, except
Mainly-
the fact that it's deadly. Kind of.
It's the best insulator for hot and fire things.
Yeah.
Not the best general insulator.
Yeah.
For that ceramic fiber that we use at work, and it's the same roll of stuff that.
You mean my cancer fabric?
Yeah,
Yeah. That's a good insulator too.
I'm pretty sure it's just asbestos, like rebranded.
That would make sense.
I could totally see that happening.
I know it came like when I bought the roll, it came with a big warning that said will cause cancer in the state of California.
Everything.
Only in California.
Yeah,
though.
thank God I live in Pennsylvania, so
Yeah.
I'm safe.
I mean, Oreos will give you cancer in California, apparently.
Yeah. Well, they gotta cover their bases,
Well, they also don't know how to. You know what? Not going to go down the holes. Not going to do it.
Not falling for the trap, huh?
Not doing it.
But no, that cancer fabric is pretty much the coolest flame retarding thing.
Yeah, yeah. I have some at work for brazing purposes. Like if you're too close to a wall or something and you need to protect it, that's the best thing.
Yeah, I actually, speaking of brazing, I just got like a $2-point-something million claim. Some dumbass Dutchie was soldering copper gutter on a roof.
That's different than brazing.
I know, but
Okay.
the whole heat and no protection and
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
I don't think the Dutchies are going to be able to pay that.
Well, they're insured, so
Oh,
their insurance
maybe they
company will.
That's good. Yeah, they don't care. As you know.
Yeah.
Are they allowed to use blowtorches?
Apparently.
I mean, there's no electricity involved.
They got to
right?
light it with a flint and a stick, though.
Or why would I would give them a striker at least.
That'll count.
They might use a striker. Maybe they use their Bic. I mean, they smoke pipes and stuff.
Yeah,
Oh,
probably
God.
very true.
Matches.
Yeah, they gotta
matches
use
or Bics.
Amish Jesus doesn't believe in plastic, so
Yeah, that's true.
Could have fooled me.
and that's what
I
that's what
see-
they say.
I see Amish folk, mainly dudes, at the chiropractor all the time because I am a frequent flyer, like once a month, if not more. No joke, I went yesterday. What's today? Wednesday? Yeah. Yesterday I went to the chiropractor appointment and there was a Dutchman just hanging out with his bowl haircut with the flared out sides from wearing his hat so much. He could not stand up correctly. Like he was hunched over. Couldn't look up, basically.
Horse
He was,
get him.
How old was he?
You know what? I think he was closer to my age.
Oh, really?
To be honest, yeah, it's hard to tell because they're so weird.
Well, they have two different things going on where, they
He had no grays. Let's put it that way.
Oh, yeah.
they work very hard, but they're also less likely to use. I mean, they do use alcohol and tobacco and whatnot, but they're less likely to use it than we English.
Sure.
So they don't have quite the rock. They kind of have like the. Actually, no, they use it a lot. Who am I talking about?
Yeah.
What are you talking
Yeah.
about?
Yeah, no,
Because
they use it a lot because like when I had to go to.
what does that have to do with going to the chiropractor?
What I'm saying is they're hard to age because they work really hard, which ages
Oh,
them.
I see.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying now.
That and the hook cans, you know.
Yeah, well, yeah. No, I mean they don't have that problem as much as it's hard to get your hand. Have to have your hand amputated because the horse stepped on it. Had to be a dummy.
No, it's all those old like pulley driven like sickle bar mowers and stuff.
Oh,
It's there's a surprising amount of Amish children with missing like digits and stuff. It's cool.
wow.
That's really cool.
Yeah. You know what else is really cool?
What?
They raised the trout size limit in PA for next year.
That's good news.
That is
Yep.
good news.
Jim was telling us before the podcast. It's officially going to be 9 inches, January 1st, 2027 for fishing in Pennsylvania.
Yep. And it's interesting. When I was reading the article, it said that the average size of stock trout in Pennsylvania is 11 inches.
Really?
And I found that rather hard to believe, actually.
Me too. 11's huge.
Yeah. Well, from a guy that fishes for brook trout,
Hey.
I mean, you know,
Right.
11 is huge.
Yeah. No, I mean, I've only seen like one stocking truck ever come to the stream, and they all look large to me. So
Oh yeah.
Well, I don't fish for stock trout very often, and I haven't fished much in the last few years anyway. So,
right.
but I was surprised that it was that large.
Yeah, I think it's probably the best thing that they are doing right now for native species.
Oh, sure,
To
yeah.
raise the limit size because, yeah, like Ross said earlier, what are you going to do with a 7-inch trout? There's nothing.
I've seen stringerfuls of 7 and 8
I
inch
believe
trout.
it. I believe it.
Ridiculous.
Well, speaking of Dutchies, they don't. It's not like they care anyway. They don't
No.
follow any of the rules, so
No, that's
they'll
very true.
take home whatever they want. They don't care.
Yeah.
What I was reading a little bit of the article while we were getting ready, and I found it very interesting that one of the reasons that got passed was it literally is going to protect 99% of brook trout in
Right,
Pennsylvania
yeah.
streams.
Sweet.
I had no idea it was that much of a actual like. I don't want to say
Well,
concern,
you know,
but
isn't that just kind of scary
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I didn't realize it was that bad.
that they need to pass a limit in order for people not to keep those trout?
Yeah.
I mean, that to me is this, like you said, what do you do with the 7-inch
Yeah.
trout?
Makes sushi.
Yeah, that's about all you could do.
Sardines.
But, you know, I've seen guys catch them and keep them, and that it just blows my mind.
Yeah.
Well, I know a lot of people use it for use them for plant fertilizer and
Yeah,
stuff.
exactly.
that
yeah.
was. I can remember that.
Just go get a fishing net, like one of them ones you throw out. Not a net you catch a fish in.
Casting
a
net.
casting net.
Casting
Thank you.
net, yeah.
And go catch a bunch of minnows or whatever.
Those are
Go to the bait store.
yeah, or that.
those are really hard to use.
I think
Cast
you
net.
just don't know what
Yeah.
you're doing.
I mean, that's possible. Sean bought one, and when we started fishing for saltwater, like when we didn't have, like when we missed the tides and stuff to go fly fishing, we'd go out and just sit and have beer and use conventional gear. And we bought a cast net instead of buying like live bait or frozen bait, which is really expensive down there because they're like big baits.
Yeah.
So we're like, oh yeah, we'll get a cast net. It's like $90-$100 or whatever. Yeah, because we did the one charter with a guy to like kind of learn how to saltwater, and he caught all the bait we used the entire day before we went, just right at the dock.
Yeah.
Chuck the cast net. We have yet to catch a fish with that cast net.
From what I've seen, because they have videos all over the internet, like those Vietnamese dudes just like whipping out like 100-foot wide nets. Like, it's incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's baffling to me because I think we bought a small one, like a 16 or 25-foot wide one, and like we couldn't throw that thing for shit. Like we were wearing Crocs on the slippery water, which was a no-no to begin with.
Yeah, don't do that.
But we didn't know, and Sean literally like threw him on his first one. He literally threw himself and the net in.
He puts
Thing
a
you
lot
didn't
of
get
force
tangled
into
up.
things.
Huh?
It's a good thing you didn't get tangled up in that thing and
Drowned,
never come back.
I kind of want to buy a cast net just to figure out how to use it, but
See, a few years ago, back when, well, it was mainly you and I going at night, Matt. There was some guy.
the Mexicans.
He was over there with a cast net on the other side of the
At the
cove where
point,
we were.
yeah.
Yeah, he was out at the point just throwing a casting net in, and I bet you did it 24 times while we were in one spot.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, there's only certain bodies of water in Pennsylvania you can use the cast net.
I was going to say.
Lake Arthur is one of them.
Wow.
But you have to buy a special license from the state to be able to use the cast net.
Oh, yeah?
Didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
But yeah, I think there might only be like I'm gonna just throw out a number, but like Lake Arthur was the nearest one to us. I think there's probably like 20 bodies of water in the entire state where you could get a cast net permit.
Wow.
I can imagine Erie as well.
Yeah, I probably.
Yeah, I think
say Erie.
Erie was one of them. But it's like the thing with the cast net permit is it's only for catching like shad.
Yeah.
Like you can't, like if you somehow net a muskie and drag a muskie up with a cast net, like you better put that thing back in before the fish commission sees you or you're in trouble. But yeah, you're only allowed to catch bait with the cast net.
Sure. I mean, that makes sense to me.
Yeah, absolutely.
If we had a bait shop, I'd say, yeah, let's definitely do that and put them back and sell them.
Yeah.
I will not be learning how to throw a casting net. That just seems like a bad idea for me.
Yeah.
It looks fun until you get really, 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 really frustrated.
Or, better idea, net gun.
Like SpongeBob style.
Also an interesting idea.
The police use them, I think.
Well, so those cast nets, like they are very heavy. Like you would need a lot of propulsion to launch one of those suckers.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
they
the
make
easy
big
part.
springs in CO2 for a reason.
It's gonna need a lot of oomph. All I'm gonna say, because like when we bought the box, like it probably weighed 45 pounds.
Well, they're like lead weighted on the edges.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Everywhere that string hits the perimeter, there's like a 3-ounce shot, or not 3 ounce, but like a big
size
shot.
3,
Yeah,
but-
because
Like
then
a big egg sinker there.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when you pull it back up, those make it like
Meet
a
in the
scoop.
middle and trap it, yeah.
and then you pull them up.
Yeah, they're pretty big.
Yeah.
Weights on the bottom. Of
Yeah, I've seen them. I've seen a lot of videos of people doing them. I just saw one
Well, they make it look
this
so
week.
easy.
Oh yeah, I just saw this week though. A guy was up on a bridge, right, and he was just twirling it, and then just dropped it, and it just spread out perfectly.
Because of the twirl.
That's a good idea.
That's all he was doing, was standing on the bridge. Instead of throwing it, he just dropped it,
Well, that only works if you have a bridge, though.
and a good rotator cuff.
Yeah, that's true too.
I can just picture myself trying to use a casting net and immediately ending up in a tree like I do every other time. I don't know if
Unless the tree's a low one, I think you might be safe, buddy.
I don't know. I'm
'Cause-
pretty good at getting into trees.
They are not like I said. They're pretty heavy, so they're hard to throw.
Well, I was gonna say Ross is like abnormally strong when he's not supposed to be.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's like perfect timing.
That's true. But I think you'd be safe.
I would hope.
Yeah, I think
not
you'd be
likely.
fine. But so I just got back from the beach.
Yeah. Do you
Went down to. I definitely did not.
Boo.
Boo.
Drove down to Myrtle Beach on Friday, and got back the following Saturday. So I was there for a full week, and did a lot of drinking.
on the beach.
on the beach.
I mean, in my opinion, there's only two things to do at the beach: drink and fish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you're not fishing, you should be doing more drinking.
So,
Jet
not.
skis.
Oh man, not to interrupt your story, but I saw a hilarious compilation video of why not everybody should be allowed to rent, like why they should not rent jet skis. It is literally like a 15-minute compilation video of idiot jet skiers either hitting each other or hitting boats.
It's
Nice.
fantastic.
Yeah.
I love every minute
It's
of
like, how are you that stupid?
it. They get that whiskey throttle. They freak out and just like
Yeah.
hold on to it.
Yeah, like I did when I wrecked my first dirt bike because I just throttled it and went straight into the woods. Yeah, that was fun. Helmet
Yeah.
was all sideways, couldn't see anything. It was bad. But anyway, yeah, we went down to Myrtle Beach, did the family thing like we do every year. I don't know if I would have been able to do any fishing, to be honest with you, because we were getting a lot of the heavy winds from that hurricane down in the Gulf.
As Ross would say, not with that attitude.
Well, I would have needed heavier line than I have.
That's why you got a double
For-
haul.
It would have been like your 12 weight sinking line, but heavier to cast through that.
With 500 grains.
Yeah.
You'd have been fine. Just throw a clouser on. That thing cuts through anything.
It was so windy, you couldn't sit on the beach without being sprayed by sand the entire time. So you'd have to go down past where the loose sand was to the wet sand, and that way then you just got pelted with salt water, and it was not a great trip, unfortunately.
Sounds
but,
exfoliating.
but no, it was good to get away, especially taking the baby down for the first time. He actually did very well in the ride down. He turned a 10-hour trip to a 12-hour trip, but that's to be expected with going to the bathroom, needing fed.
Well,
these
plus
things.
you had your in-laws riding with you too.
Yeah, but that really didn't stop us. It was mainly the baby.
You don't have the room to change your diaper on the fly, is what I'm saying.
We did that a few times though.
Oh, okay.
He put
Yeah,
that cap on.
Yeah, I didn't have anything in the back seat except my wife, son, and my mother-in-law. So, but yeah, my mother-in-law did well with changing him on the fly just real quick, and then put him back in the car seat. We tried to take him out here and there when we were in traffic and stuff instead of stopping, and because it was just a pain in the butt, you know what I mean? But he did really well, so I was happy about that. And then same thing on the way back. That actually took 13 hours because we ran into a couple different accidents. Saw a vehicle on fire on the way down
always nice.
in Virginia, so that was weird. And it slowed us down, even though it was on the opposite side of the highway. So everybody was just rubbernecking, making a ruckus. And
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, you going to the beach kind of makes me want to go down and go saltwater fishing.
I think you should.
I might.
You have a brother.
I do.
Did you happen to check out any of those areas we were looking at when you said you were going down, those intercoastals?
No.
Okay.
So the problem
You had one job.
I know, right?
the problem with having a newborn is you can't really do anything.
That's just factually inaccurate. My God, humans used to traverse the entire North American continent with a newborn, and that's after we had buggies. Imagine their life before having wheels.
Yeah, but I mean,
what was her name? Sacagawea?
Yeah, she gave birth while showing Lewis and Clark the way across America.
to whose kid?
Wow,
Hers.
hers,
Yeah,
obviously,
hers.
but
Which one of those whites gave it to her?
I'm just saying.
She just papoosed it literally for like thousands of miles.
Yeah,
You-
I can't do anything.
And
with a
then
kid.
died. And then shortly after died.
No.
No, she lived a long life. No. Yeah. Sorry, buddy. Your argument falls flat.
Well, anyway, so other people want to enjoy their vacation as well. So you can't just
I get
leave.
I mean, you could have papoosed him and taken him for a drive in the morning before everybody else wakes up, just you and the kiddo.
He wakes up last.
Oh, wow.
Well, you could just put him in the car while he's still sleeping. Take him for the drive, go scout the water for next year.
As soon as he hits the car seat, he cries. But then once you start going, perfectly cool.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You could have drove, checked it out, papoosed him, go walked and checked out.
What is papoose? What is that?
the thing?
the-
You've
It's like
said
a
it.
sling across the front.
Oh. Is that what that's called?
You're the one who should know it, a papoose.
I know, right?
Shut it.
Not
It was
the,
a long time ago.
not the two bachelors without kids.
Well, that and the feather tattoo on his arm.
Yeah, I know, right?
That's what Ross was referring to as my heritage. So, boo,
A Bjorn, if you like. Is that better for you?
baby Bjorn.
Yeah.
Is that the other one?
I think that's the European one now.
I believe it.
It's basically the same thing. You strap the
Yeah,
kid to the front of you.
We have a papoose. We have
Well, what
a
good is
couple.
that if you don't use it?
I didn't take it.
We found the problem.
You got one of the chest ones, right?
Yeah, we have a chest one.
I
I don't have a backpack one yet.
I wouldn't say in the ocean winds, putting a child strapped to your chest would be very conducive for clouser fly fishing.
Well, I didn't say fly
point.
fish. He could have scouted the waters,
true.
all I'm saying.
Good point.
Plus, the clouser's going to hit you on the back.
You never know.
Well,
If the wind's coming in from the ocean, I can tell you from experience, the clouser hits you out on the outcast.
I believe that.
yeah, because you can dodge the forward
I can
or the back.
I can definitely see like him coming back with the clouser stuck to that little chest harness. Then
Well, what we'll do,
his wife not being very happy about.
we'll just
Yeah.
put a little Kevlar panel
Yeah, that's it.
on the back of it,
Yeah, a little plexiglass.
Now he's
It'll work.
now he's bulletproof.
Yeah.
or Lexan rather.
Plexan, plexiglass.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, well,
Piece of sheet metal. He can get a tan too.
There you go.
Yeah.
Nice and warm.
Yeah.
the problem,
maybe a
the
little
problem
too
is
warm.
his daddy has to actually be willing to use it, and that's where the problem's lying. So it's all a moot point.
Yep.
Either way.
Yeah, we found the problem. It's okay.
But no, so that hurricane kind of put a damper in the whole trip, but that's okay. We still had a good time.
Well, I mean,
And now I'm back.
the family part was the more important part.
Yeah.
for you.
Getting away from work and
Yeah.
the town is always nice. So
Plus, it's hard to have a bad time in Myrtle Beach.
yeah,
I don't think I've ever actually been to Myrtle Beach.
it's a great. It's a good time.
I went to college there for a little bit.
A semester.
Yeah.
Did you? Was you?
Coastal Carolina.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I promised my mother I'd try college out once I got out of the Marines, and I should-
After the Marine.
yeah, I should
Well,
have
yeah,
given
the
I-
government pays for it then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's great. I should have given myself more time before coming out of the infantry to like a school full of like blue-haired, nose-pierced people. It was a culture shock.
Well, I also could have picked a different college.
Well,
He just said how much fun Carolina was.
the scenery down there was fantastic.
I'm not arguing that. I'm just saying,
Good
like,
point.
if you'd have went to Florida, you may have had a different blue-haired, purple experience.
No, it was the death by PowerPoint. Like I was sitting in all the classes. I mean, don't,
So college.
yeah.
pretty much.
I had a 3.9 GPA. I barely showed up to class. Granted, those were all the 101 courses. but
Yeah.
I'm sitting there. I'm like, I am paying somebody how much a year to like read me stuff off a PowerPoint? I can just go do this myself.
And then on top of that, you have to read the textbook too. So it's like, if the course is based on this textbook, what do I need to go to the class for?
Exactly.
Yeah, I get it. I hated it.
I got a problem with authority, so
I did it. I hated it, but I did it. But I mainly slept or skipped.
What's that song?
Jim, you didn't pay for that, did you?
Nope, I did.
For what?
College.
Matt's college.
Well, we paid for some things.
Not well. You gave me beer money.
Where'd you get the money for college?
Student loans, all of it.
Well, you could have had.
I went to Grove City. There was no financial aid other than what the college. I didn't qualify for any government
You
financial
were
aid.
supposed to get money to play football, but you quit football.
No, I wasn't getting.
Yes,
it's a
you
D3. I was not getting any money to
Yeah,
play
you
football.
You absolutely got money.
No, I did not, Dad. I 100% know this because I'm the one that paid all the bills.
No.
Also, didn't play football. So,
I
He
played
quit
1 year.
football.
well, quit football.
I quit football because it was
Too bad
the-
NIL wasn't a thing back then.
I know, right?
You might not have quit.
And
No, I still totally would have quit because that football program was a joke when I was there.
And I told you not to even go there if you wanted to play sports.
Well, it turns out I didn't get into the school I really wanted to go to, and then
Where'd you want to go to? Pitt?
Pitt.
Yeah.
I didn't get into Pitt. Got into Penn.
That's crazy.
Got into Oberlin. Got into Duquesne. Got in everywhere I applied except for Pitt
Yeah.
because my algebra teacher in high school, his niece was for some reason they're like I had to go down for a freaking interview, and I had to interview, and she's like, "Oh, you go to Shannock, you probably know my uncle." I was like, "Oh fuck." So I did not get
One
into
person,
Pitt.
the one person that didn't like you in all of the town.
I know. But yeah, I did not go to Pitt. But
you're better off for it.
I mean, don't get me wrong.
I disagree.
I loved Grove City. I had a lot of fun at Grove City. I probably would have had greater problems academically had I gone anywhere but Grove City.
Yeah. You had enough trouble on a dry campus.
Yeah, I got suspended twice.
Yeah.
That happens.
I've never heard about somebody drinking more on a dry campus than you.
Yeah.
And I've been on quite a few dry campuses with alcohol. But
Yeah. The first time I got kicked out, I got caught with 27 empty cases of beer in my truck.
yeah,
That was fun.
I don't see how that's a problem. They're
I don't
empty.
either.
You're
They
just
did. They did not buy the recycling argument.
Yeah, I mean,
Well,
but
they didn't get you drinking.
that's what
No,
I mean.
but I still got kicked out because you're not allowed to have alcohol, and I literally
you
had
didn't.
I literally had garbage bags full of beer cans, and they.
But there was no alcohol.
I had
They
that
were empty.
I had a nice argument with the dean of men, and he acquiesced to my point that, like, because I was like, okay, if you don't believe the recycling thing, somebody could have put it there. It's an open bed pickup truck.
Yeah.
So basically, we negotiated I got suspended for a week, but I got to make up all the academics I missed, all the quizzes and tests,
So what was the point?
and I got
in
to
the
pick the week that I got suspended.
So what was the point in the suspension?
Just the principle of the thing. Because everybody, like, somebody turned me in is how I actually got caught.
Did
'Cause
you kill them?
Mike Churchetti and I were carrying the stuff to the truck from our fraternity suite, and some dude in a housing group, we walked past, and I think a bottle clanked, and he freaking ratted us out. He also transferred after college after that semester.
What's that banging around there?
It's
Matt.
me.
Matt
Oh.
likes
Making
to
noise.
bang the table.
So, yeah. But, yeah, I got suspended twice. The other time was I'm not allowed women in your dorm rooms and stuff because we're a good Christian college. And I walked my roommate and I had a couple girls over and walked them out at like 3 a.m. and like my head resident and then all the other male dorm head residents were all hanging outside of my dorm room. We walked outside and go, oops.
What's wrong with Bible study?
Yeah.
It's only allowed on certain nights, a.k.a. Saturday in the men's dorm between, I think, 7
What
and
time?
1 a.m.
What time did you say it was?
3 a.m.
You were just waking up and going for an early morning run.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, they didn't buy the women were men.
Yeah.
Of course, this was, prior to today's society, so they may have bought it now.
No, they just met you at your dorm to go for an early
They
morning
followed
run.
me out. And they were literally standing
Well-
outside of the door. There was no bluffing that one.
All right.
But I took that one on the teeth.
Oh well.
So, good times at the Christian college. As I said, I had a lot of fun.
I believe it.
I have no complaints. Made a lot of good friends. It was a good time. So, hey, we better take a break and then actually talk about some fishing stuff.
Yeah, that'd
Yeah,
be
let's
a
do
good
that.
idea.
All right. We'll see you guys in a few.
And welcome back to Dangerous Fly Fishing, episode 85. I'm Chris Cooper. That's Jim Carney. How are you still, sir?
Still doing fine.
Still fine. Also in studio, Ross Lyskoka and Matt Carney. How are you, sirs?
Okay, I'm going first. Good. Doing good.
You usually do. I was waiting on you. I'd go off your cue.
We had a standoff over here, and that's okay.
A stare down.
I wasn't sure if you were doing the stare thing because you had just turned around when I switched the camera to you from putting the clacker thing back, or if it was just because you were being weird.
Shenanigan.
Being weird is the answer.
Yeah.
I've shenaned once, I'll shenan again.
There you go.
Are they coming out with another Super Troopers?
Yes.
Yeah.
They're coming out with a third Super Trooper movie.
That's
Yeah.
too many.
To be fair, the
To
second
be
one was
fair,
kind of funny,
It was
but not as
alright.
good as the
It-
first.
Obviously.
So I'm kind of hoping the third goes back into the original format of the second. Supposedly, I think the preview's out. I just haven't watched it yet.
Neither have I.
I've seen a lot of random snippets online already, so yeah.
Yeah, because I saw somewhere, I think Farva's married, and
Yeah, it's weird.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't like Farva being married.
Well,
Happens. Either way. Fishing.
fishing.
Yeah.
Yep.
What are we what's the topic of discussion tonight?
Well, I mean, my theory was panfish, but
It's about the only thing we can catch right now.
That and
Rifle.
bass, but we talked about bass
well, we
last
talked about
episode.
smallmouth. We still have largemouth to fall back on.
They're the same thing.
No, they're not. They're like two totally different environments. One's in the air, one's in the water.
What? What?
He's talking about
I'm so confused.
flying fish,
Those are in the ocean.
bass, flying bass fish.
Well, I mean, largemouth are typically found in lakes, whereas smallmouth are more commonly found in like rivers and creeks.
That's her.
Anyway, I was thinking panfish because we can cover it pretty quick, and because there's not much to say. They're in basically. We didn't do any research for this, so bear with us.
Yeah, use a bud.
Don't really need to, I don't think.
No. Well, so one of my things I'm going to say about panfish is I think a lot of people start fly fishing the wrong way. I think instead of immediately going and targeting trout, time would be better spent like taking your 12-year-old son or whatever
That's
to
so I
target
would take any kid
target
fishing.
panfish
Yeah.
because they're a lot easier to catch with a lot less technical skill required.
Right, absolutely. And you could teach someone to cast at a lake far easier than on a stream.
Yeah.
True.
Absolutely.
Less obstacles to
Right.
get around.
That's where I took my nephew first.
Oh, sure.
Like teaching him how to roll cast and stuff.
Uh-huh.
That's
Yeah.
it was those lakes up in where's that? Bessemer.
Bessemer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's my one thing is I think panfish, like we're being very dismissive of it because we chase bigger, badder fish. But like I kind of feel like panfish are often overlooked as a great beginner, probably the ideal beginner
it's-
fish to chase on a fly.
So some of the best fly fishing I had growing up was at Kyle Lake, which was a panfish lake, and you could catch fish every second, third cast, and it was, you could try different techniques. You could drift the fly, you could just let it float in the water, you could twitch it, and you'd learn a lot of ways that to catch fish, and it was easy and it was just fun. And I was in my 20s fishing for trout early in the season, but then when the summertime came, we'd go out in my dad's boat and just fish for panfish along the shore. It was a great fun. It really was.
Yeah, Cooper and I actually used to have a lot of fun. I think we started off trying for panfish, and then we got pretty good at that. But we used to take that tiny little John boat that's out in the driveway out,
Yep.
just Cooper and I,
Thing
and then
was
we
terrifying.
were throwing flies and whatnot at them, and then
Sure.
we decided that we needed to improve our situation after I hooked into a catfish, and it did us like multiple 360s on that little John boat.
Yeah, I can't remember how many I lost that night. They were literally snapping my line. I think I only had a 5-weight at the time.
Yeah.
and I
Who
was
was snapping your line?
a catfish.
The
Yeah.
catfish?
Yeah, I
Wow.
only had my 5-weight.
Yeah, because we were mainly fishing for panfish.
Yeah.
Because it was like it was like the first summer he started. We'd
Yeah.
go out at like duskish,
Yeah.
out on that little John boat,
Where would you go?
Moraine,
Oh, wow.
and we'd fish for panfish. And then I think I switched up to like a clouser at some point. I think I was using my 5-weight,
Uh-huh.
and I switched up to a small clouser, and then freaking catfish grabbed it and spun us around like 10 times.
Oh,
Actually
really?
trashed my fly line because Cooper didn't get his in time. So like his fly line wrapped around my fly line. So then as the catfish drug us around, like his fly line, or his leader cut through my fly line.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
So
And it did.
yep. So I had to get a new fly line.
Yeah,
I'll be darned.
I broke off a couple with my 5-weight, and then I went and bought an 8-weight shortly after. And then I started fishing for catfish on
Sure,
purpose.
Yeah. Which I mean, we found a lot of largemouth bass accidentally too.
Yeah.
But we're talking about panfish.
Well, we're talking about summertime fishing, I
Yeah.
think.
Wow.
I think Jim's right.
Yeah.
We're talking about summertime.
So, I mean, just to cover the panfish quick and easy, your trout setup, back to the beginner thing, like if you're primarily going to chase trout, if you're going to teach people, your trout rods, they work great for panfish.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yep.
Your finer leaders, most of your flies actually serve dual purpose.
Yeah.
Because panfish will, turns out aquatic insects in trout streams are also in lakes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will say, though, out on Lake Arthur, I think it was this past year, maybe it was the year before, I don't remember, you caught a slab of a panfish. And I don't think a 5-weight would have landed that fish.
It might have taken a hot minute. You're talking about that big crappie.
The huge crappie.
Yeah. That was ice fishing.
Yes.
I mean, the line I have on the ice fishing rod's basically the same as a 5X leader.
Yeah.
It's actually smaller than a 5X leader
Okay. So you could technically land it with a 5-weight per se.
because isn't a 5X, isn't that 6-pound test? I think.
It depends on what you're using, but that's a good.
Yeah, I think that's like the average is a 5X is a 6-pound leader, I think. And I was using 4-pound test line.
That makes sense. I think that fish probably weighed a good 2 pounds. Not actually, but it looked like it.
It was a nice slab, but yeah.
It was at least a pound.
Yeah. I would go with at least a pound.
Big one.
I'll say, the other nice thing about pan fishing too, like Jim was saying, if you want to teach a kid, like you can go to Walmart and buy the bargain brand special setup and do just fine.
Yep.
Like, because I know that's one of my things. I'm glad I had a variety of fly rods when I'm teaching my nephew how to do it. But if I was trying to get a kid into it, it's one of those things where it's like, oh, I'm going to buy this for him. He's going to use it once, and then I'm never going to use it. But you can go up to, like I said, Walmart.
The $90 Cortland starter
I don't
fly
even
rod.
think they're that much anymore.
No, they're not. They're
Well,
cheaper.
the kid meets success right away, and that's the thing that keeps him interested.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't want to take a kid muskie fishing. Hey, this is introduce you to fishing. Have a good time.
Well, you say that, but I'm pretty sure their eyes will pop as soon as they see you pulling that muskie. You
Yeah,
better
but to
hope you
fish at
catch that
10,000
muskie.
casts or 1,000,000 casts or something,
Yeah. No.
my interest wanes rather quickly.
That's fair. But also, what to Ross's point, like you can go to Walmart and buy these little things and go to your little creek, like where we're from up the hill. There's a pond right in front of our high school.
Yeah.
Like, and my nephews fish there daily in the summertime because they got their Walmart ugly sticks, and they go out up there every day that they can. They get a ride. Parents go do what they need to do. They're old enough to be by themselves for a little bit at least.
Yeah.
And then they learned how to do all the things that they need to do. Put the line on, put the bait on, take the fish off, try not to kill it. But I mean, the small fish that they are catching on occasion do get new faces after they've been caught once or twice or three times.
That'll happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's good. It's good to his point as well. Keeping them interested by they're gonna catch a fish. Just like if you took Ross, if you took your nephew up to the pond over your way, the quarry, he's gonna catch something.
Oh yeah, that's
Definitely catching a bass.
oh yeah.
So
It's all that's in there.
I've been kind of saving that for a while because, like, taking him trout fishing and stuff, I knew the summer heat was going to put him all down and everything. So
Yeah.
I've been saving taking him out on the quarry for a summer day where he's like, I need to go fishing. Okay, cool, let's go.
yeah.
And that's how we get him into warm water fishing.
Do you guys still have the old rickety pontoon, or
Oh,
is that
yeah,
gone?
it's still out there.
I'm surprised that thing is still
Fantastic.
upright.
Yeah, I mean, it's got those foam filled.
Yeah, the tubes are
I was talking about more of the deck.
Yeah, it's a little sketchy,
Yeah.
all right.
but it works.
Yeah.
But no, I'm genuinely concerned about him being able to cast a 8-weight.
Oh, yeah.
He has a little bit of trouble with a 5 even, which is why I've been, teaching him how to roll cast very well. But I mean, I'm sure if I toss a woolly bugger on an 8-weight, he'll be able to figure it out.
Sure.
It's not hard.
I don't think the bass in that quarry are big enough to need an 8-weight.
No, they're not.
There's a couple.
I believe you.
Well,
But
yeah, there is a couple because I know Sean. I think he took my 5-weight and he hooked into one that absolutely snapped my leader.
Whoa, wow.
Yeah, there's a couple in there that clearly rule the roost and are just monstrous size. 'Cause
Yeah.
they're the big fish in the small pond.
Sure.
Pun intended.
Yeah.
Well, the hard part's getting the fly to them because there's 10 million
Yeah, little guys.
8-inchers or 6-inchers.
Which I mean, that one year we had a derby. How many did we? We were in the 50s.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody
Well, I
catching
think
fish.
What did you catch, Cooper?
I don't recall, but I know I won.
Yeah, because
We put money on it.
Yeah, because I only caught more than one.
Yeah. I won. Because I was really broke and they were being polite.
True story. He
But I
figured
did
it out.
But I did, air quote, win.
Yeah.
I thought I caught more than you.
No.
I definitely caught more than everybody else.
Yeah, you did really turn it on at the end.
I was.
Although I will say,
I was
people's
blanked.
People's drink breaks got longer.
I was blanked for like the first 45 minutes.
I know, it was absolutely
It's
terrible.
unreal.
We're all like, Sean Ross and I are trying to throw this tournament because, Cooper was like short on funds. He might have been between jobs or something. So we were trying to like throw this tournament to like get Cooper money. And he literally couldn't catch a fish to save his life for the first 45 minutes. And we're like, seriously, man, we're trying to fucking throw this.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I couldn't catch a fish.
Especially in, I think that's how my nephew got so interested in fishing to start with, because for 1 year for a birthday present he got like the Walmart gummy bait special of
Yeah,
stuff
the little Zebco rod and reel.
With the Spider-Man on it or whatever.
I don't think it was Spider-Man, but the drill and
Lightning McQueen.
the worst baits in the world that I'm pretty sure they're just hard plastic now, and every cast it's hilarious.
Yeah.
And especially when Cooper was out there going, like, what is going on? Like,
Yeah, it was very. I mean, it was. I will grant it was cold, but it was like everybody else was catching fish except for Cooper.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it didn't make any sense. I at one point thought, do I even have a fly on anymore? And I did. So I was like, all right, let me switch flies. I said, what are you guys using? I'd put that on. Still can't catch anything. I don't know what's going on. You could drop your line in. You could just jig it, and you'll catch a fish out.
Yeah,
there.
we'd literally leave our fly in and like turn to talk to Cooper. Like, what are you doing wrong? And a fish would take our fly and sit under the boat.
I had no idea. Maybe I was just trying too hard. I don't know.
Yeah.
They just didn't want anything to do with me.
But you turned it on at the end.
Yeah. For the victory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't recall that event because
What, him turning it on at the end?
by that point, like you said, the drink breaks were getting a little.
Oh, yeah.
That's I learned long ago I can either drink or fish. The whole drinking and fishing thing doesn't go too well for me.
See, I'm good
Makes
at
sense.
both.
Yeah, no,
We know.
more power to you. I just
I mean, I don't drink while I'm like,
Yeah, that'd be difficult.
I don't even know what I'm doing over here.
Trying to
That's why I can't
take
do
a
it. I'm
drink
trying
and
to
fish.
take a sip and cast, but I was doing, which looks terrible on video.
Somebody clip that.
But so yeah, pan fishing. What's your go-to fly there, Father?
Well, I'm as I mentioned before. I'm always have liked the small poppers, and that's what I used at Kyle Lake all the time. I'd go up to Penn Traffic and I'd buy these about as big as your thumbnail, if not even smaller.
oh wow.
And you'd throw those out there, and you could catch. I just like the topwaters hit on the poppers, and just all you had to do was jig them a little bit, and they'd hit them. You didn't have to scream or pop them a foot or so. You just twitch them, and they'd be all over it. And I always liked that.
Yeah, that's what the all fins in. That's what I was catching my panfish on. I think they were like a size 20 hook popper,
Well, that's
Yeah, pretty
really small.
like teeny tiny.
Yeah,
He said thumb. You're talking pinky.
yeah.
Yeah, he's used it because I lent you a couple when I first took you fishing for panfish up
Yeah.
at Bald Eagle.
Mm-hmm. I remember.
They're,
That's also
they're tiny little things.
oh, they're very tiny. And,
Wow.
like pan fishing is the only time I've ever been successful with like a water spider.
Oh, yeah.
Like people
Uh-huh.
will sell like trout-sized water spiders and swear by them, and I've just done terribly with them.
I've never used a spider except for panfish. I
Yeah.
mean, I'd never use it for trout.
I don't even own a spider.
Which is ironic because I was working or fishing over the weekend up at camp, and like there was like half a dozen spiders that floated past me while I was standing in the middle of the creek.
Oh, you're kidding. How'd they get in the water?
I'm assuming the wind blew them out of the trees.
And
Gee
none of the
whiz.
fish were eating them.
None of the fish were eating them.
None?
None.
I didn't think so.
There was there was either a tiny little elk hair caddis coming off or some tiny little brown mayfly. I kind of thought I saw a caddis and thought I saw a mayfly. That was the only flies I saw coming off. They were trout rising. I caught a nice rainbow and a grasshopper.
Yeah.
He was about the only one. But back to panfish.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I think probably my most successful panfish rig is basically rigging up for trout, 9-foot leader, tie a nymph on, and then put a strike indicator like 4 or 5 feet up, cast it out, and then like literally just sit there because all the strike indicator does is basically just suspend the nymph.
Yep.
Yeah, move it around a little bit.
Just leave it sit there, and if nothing happens, pull it in like 2 inches, and like the action of the strike indicator pulled across the water gets their attention, and more often than not, like we were pulling panfish in with just trout nymphs.
Yeah, you and I did that a few times. I've also had good luck with them with just a general worm fly, and those work pretty good.
Yeah, that's the other thing I've only been successful with for panfish is a San Juan worm.
Never caught a trout with it.
No, never.
I think only once in my entire life have I ever caught a trout on a San Juan worm.
Everybody swears by the squirmy wormy now.
Or that's what
what
I
I
mean, a
use.
squirmy wormy.
Yeah.
That's what I use. And like I've caught one trout using a squirmy wormy, and I'm pretty sure it's because he was confused.
I wouldn't even tie one on, to be perfectly honest with
Well,
you.
it was like
For
one of those.
panfish, though.
Well, I mean,
maybe.
the day for trout, it was like I couldn't freaking figure out what the hell they were eating, so I just throw it on as a last resort. And like I said, I think the trout was confused because he ate it.
Well, actually, I caught the biggest, maybe not the biggest palomino, but I was up the local river here in the project, and I put on a chamois worm, which was a piece of chamois wrapped it around. It was a neat looking fly, and that was the only fish I ever caught was a palomino.
That is giving me an idea. Because there's still a certain palomino that continues to taunt me, and he is a meat eater because he did not like any of the terrestrials on the surface.
Generally, I've never caught one on a dry fly. I've caught a couple on the chamois worm or a streamer.
Well, he was following the woolly buggers, and he would follow the grasshopper when I was stripping it back into cast again, and he followed a mouse.
Ooh.
But no takers.
Oh, that's... Yeah, he's clearly big enough for a mouse. So.
He's got to be in upper 20s by now, right?
I think he's... Dixon can testify to how bad I am at estimating the size of fish, but I'm going to guess that he is probably around 24 inches.
I believe that.
Based on the picture.
Well, because he was probably...
a good 18 to 20 when we were up there for Metapalooza. So.
Well, they don't grow that quick.
He's much bigger than he was at Metapalooza. And I've seen him close. Like, he literally... the weekend Metapalooza, I went out and fished for him, and he freaking sat 5 feet away from me, and he sat 5 feet away from me this past weekend, and he is bigger than he was at Metapalooza. Significantly.
They usually don't grow that fast, but...
Like we said, we're bad estimates, but he is a very large fish.
I mean, I'm looking at the picture now.
The picture that Matt took, the one from this past week.
Yeah.
Yeah, that fish, man, it's... I mean, obviously, it probably hasn't actually grown 6 inches in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
But...
they grow like 2 to 4 inches a year.
Yeah. But he was big, and now he seems bigger.
Yeah.
Let's put it that way.
Yeah, he is
Could have
significantly
put weight
bigger.
on.
I am like absolutely baffled that like the freaking eagle didn't get him.
I can't believe he survived this long either.
Well, at this point, it's like, if somebody doesn't take him out, is there a bird?
Yep.
I mean, yeah, an eagle's going to take him still, but
Well, he's going
to struggle getting up out of the water. Well, that too. He's probably staying deep.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if he had a close call with an eagle, because he is no longer hanging out where he was at Metapalooza.
Oh, yeah. Where's he at now?
He is now on basically in structure on the opposite side of the creek.
Well, trout learn.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying is I wonder if he had a close call with an eagle.
Yeah.
Because he was like out in like what's now like,
absolutely.
I don't know, 3 feet of water.
Yeah.
And now like the shallowest I've seen him come is probably like 4 or 5. Like, you know how it's like darker in the deep part?
Oh, yeah.
He's like the closest I've seen him come is like the edge of the dark.
Yeah.
Did you just look at your leg for a reference? And
Yeah.
I was gauging on where the water was on my leg at the point I was where we saw him the first time.
I
called
know
that
Ross.
perfectly.
I know Ross saw it too, and he was thinking it, but I had to say it.
That was fantastic. It's accurate.
Yeah. There you go. You gotta know.
You should get the tattoo on your inside of your leg with the measurements for a fish. You just hold it up next to your calf.
Or I don't need that because it's 34 inches to the bottom of my nutsack, and that's how I know how deep the water is.
How did you measure? Why did you measure?
What type of weather was it?
Wet waiting behind camp in cold weather.
Oh, so the smallest
It's only a 34 for like an instant.
on a warm day is it like 28?
Well, once it hits the water, we're back at 30. We're above 34. But no, because I went in, so the water was like crystal clear, so I ended up wading way deeper than I thought it was.
Oh, yeah, that happens.
So
Ross is dying over there.
you don't tell me you don't gauge water depth and whether it's going to hit your nuts or not?
That's
He just doesn't know the measurement.
Yeah, I never took the time.
If it's 3 feet of water or less, I'm good.
I can just like the awkward moment of, if somebody was walking and Matt's like measuring his inseam. What are you doing? I'm getting a suit fitted.
To where left or right?
Oh God.
Apparently a hugely popular fly that I've never ever used for panfish, the triangle bug.
I've heard of those.
Never even heard of it.
People like swear that it's like the single best panfish fly.
Draw me a
ever.
picture.
It's literally they take like a diamond-shaped piece of foam. Like they make special cutters.
Careful
to
with
cut.
your hands, sir.
They make special cutters that cuts like this diamond size piece of foam. Like I think they come in like 2 different sizes. Like people actually make and sell the cutters.
Yeah.
And you basically just like, it's almost like, it's cookie cutter. You push it through the foam.
Like an old school, like back in your juvenile days, like with the hole punch, the single hole punch that had different shapes, like a heart and a star and a.
Yeah.
You
But
could
bigger.
use the heart one.
It's the same concept, but it's just a little, almost like a stamp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
But
it
it's,
cuts.
it's diamond shape, and you literally just like fold it in half and then stick it on. Then you
He
throw.
was getting ready to do this in the camera, diamond shape.
But yeah, people swear by that thing, and I've never ever used it.
I've never even seen one.
No, I haven't
So,
either.
Well, it's more of a southern fly fishing thing,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Well, I think they fish for panfish more in the south than we do in the north.
It would make sense. Like,
They have less abundance of trout.
I would actually like to go on the lake here in the near future, like week or so. Get out on a boat, do some bass fishing, maybe stay out a little too late, catch a catfish or two.
Oh, you mean like we used to?
Yeah, that'd be.
We'd stay out till like 2 or 3 in the morning.
Well, I don't know about all that, but I'd like to go out on a boat sometime soon, go up to Lake Arthur at least, and do some bass fishing.
I miss catching a catfish. That's
There you go.
like muskie. Don't get me wrong, muskie's fun, but like catfish almost fight more than muskie.
They do.
Like they're little balls of muscle, and it's entertaining.
Yeah.
Well, they're runners.
Yeah.
Would you?
You're right
What
about it.
would you prefer to use an 8-weight or like a 10 or 12 for a catfish, Ross? Since Matt's hiccuping.
8.
8 is more fun of a fight,
Agreed.
but typically when I catch catfish, I'm using smaller musky sized flies. It seems like once I use like an 8-weight sized fly, I quit catching catfish for some reason.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why. It's probably just because that's when I started like really getting into tying my own flies. So I was probably tying them wrong. So
Makes sense.
Yeah, because I usually most of the catfish I've caught have been on clousers or the mini game changers, like the 3.5-inch ones.
yeah, still cannot tie a good one of those.
Game changer?
Yeah,
Well, you have to use the special brush, I think, is the key.
you do, but I suck at trimming them correctly. And they always
That's an art in itself.
they always come out lopsided.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Maybe that's our key to our millions, is developing the tool that you just like set and it just auto trims. Kind of like they had the vacuum that cut your own hair for you. We'll just design something like that for a game changer.
A vacuum that cut your hair
You
for you?
don't remember that from like they still spoof it like it was an infomercial about like cutting your hair at home, and it was like an attachment you put on a shop vac that like it was almost like a buzzer, but it immediately sucked up a vacuum.
Well, those were real
Yeah.
because
I know
they
they were
buzzed.
real.
They did that with us in the military.
yeah,
I know they were real. That's what I'm saying, is we should invent something like that like automatically cuts a game changer shape.
Sounds like it's already invented.
oh, the shape is more the problem.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not the cutting implement.
So there's still some art to the trimming and cutting.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there's an art with everything, but like I either cut way too much or not nearly enough.
Well, what do you
That's
use
always
to
the
cut it?
problem I had to. I didn't never tied enough of the flies that I had to trim, and I knew I wasn't good at it, so I didn't tie very many flies that you had to trim.
Well, like
Yeah.
when I'm tying game changers or even like bass bugs or whatever, like I'll go and get the like straight razor or safety razor blades, and you can bend those,
Yeah.
and the shape is easy to cut, but the trimming to make sure it articulates correctly
Yeah.
is where.
I kind of wonder, have you ever tried using like a beard trimmer?
Not quite. I do have like they sell like thinning shears.
Well, I'm just wondering about the beard trimmer because like it doesn't require your force or efforts. You literally could just go millimeter by millimeter until you get it right, instead of like, oh crap, I took too much.
Are you talking, Matt, about the taper or the thickness? Because I think Ross is talking more along the lines of thickness. Unless I'm wrong.
He's talking about like making it into the teardrop shape.
That
Is he?
No, I'm talking about like
See, I didn't think so.
to make sure a game changer articulates in the way that I want. You almost have to like I'm going to call it like like a back trimming to where there's like obviously the articulated points. When I was tying them and trying to trim them, they would never move like a fish.
Oh.
And after researching it, you got to kind of go back where the articulations are and cut in without losing the shape.
Oh, okay. I was talking about the general teardrop shape. I think a beard trimmer.
Yeah,
if that would cut through the material, I feel like that would be one of the better ways.
Oh yeah, it would definitely work
Yeah,
to get the teardrop.
once you mentioned thinning shear, Ross, that's when I realized that you
We were
guys were
talking
talking
about
about
two different
Yeah.
things.
I was like, that's not what they're saying. Okay.
Although I will
Same
say,
page.
like the thinning shears work great for what they do. Like you can get that shape really nicely. And I think I bought those at like Tractor Supply for like $3 because for horses and whatever those
Yeah.
4-H people do. But no, they work great to get the shape and like thin everything. It actually works really nice if anybody's listening that is looking for a way to help them trim up bass bugs and stuff. Works great. However, there's probably an easier way to do it. I just don't like paying money for all the fly fishing tools.
Makes sense to me.
Well, I mean, I kind of feel like half of what we consider fly fishing tools were things just scavenged from other purposes.
Oh, absolutely.
So-
and then all the fly companies got in on it and were like, yeah, we'll charge a premium for this. Which
Yeah, exactly.
most of them make quality stuff.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
It's one of those, I always get into that weird middle, how do I want to put it? I'm always in that halfway solution thing to where it's like, this could work really well, but I don't know if it will. So I always end up buying the cheaper one. And the cheaper one normally works.
Yeah.
Except when we were making knives.
Yeah. Well,
Oh boy, I forgot about that.
those grinders are fun. I still have that grinder.
Yeah.
That's my...
I forgot we tried to do that in Ross and I's garage.
Yeah.
For like months.
I was bored.
Yeah, it was like one weekend, I think. It was when we heavily did it.
Oh no, Ross and I had that set up down there for a long time,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
then we started getting into throwing stars and throwing knives.
Yeah. It was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I just remember the Harbor Freight tools
Yeah.
were not powerful enough. Because I think we tried like grinding an edge or something, and it basically stopped the table mount belt sander.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, we probably should have got something with a little more horsepower.
Whatever happened to that giant bench down in our garage? Did we leave it there?
Probably.
Yeah, you said you did. Because
I thought we did.
That was my workbench.
Oh,
Was it?
Yeah, I brought it from my storage unit over for you guys.
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
Either way.
that's crazy times.
Yeah. So speaking of fly tying, I have 3 weeks left to tie my microscopic Buford and the large trout fly.
Yeah.
Ross, when are you giving him till? Give me a date.
I think we said August 14th or whatever that week was.
All right, I'm just writing it down.
Yeah. Mine's already done.
Well, yeah, you're conspiring against me because you didn't bring me the hooks.
I didn't know I was dependent on your success.
We discussed that because you already had the hooks. So
I
instead
do
of me going to buy the hooks, you were going to give me hooks.
I do not recall, but I believe you.
Now you're making shit up. So yeah, we'll have that. Ross apparently has his micro Buford done. Do you have the trout fly done too?
Oh, yeah. That was the easy one.
I assumed. I mean,
Yeah.
well, I think the hardest part would be the usage of materials.
To get the profile right.
Not even that, like, if like you tied a Prince nymph, like a 4/0 hook, those little goose biots are not going to work great.
No, they don't. You got to use, I'd recommend like a schlappen feather.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of planning to do.
Yeah.
So you're making a nymph and a Buford.
Yeah.
We're making a trout fly
Jumbo size.
and a Buford. A jumbo
But
size
I'm
trout
asking, does it need to be a nymph or any specific trout fly?
I tied a Prince nymph.
fly. I knew you were going to.
Yeah. 'Cause
That's his favorite fly.
I know. Well, I was thinking about
So I
tying,
feel like
was
Matt
thinking about
has
tying
to-
a pheasant tail. Maybe I'll just make like
Okay, so my point was I think you both need to tie the same type, not so much same
No,
species.
It's not
but
about whose is better. It's just a matter of the challenge of putting
both
a
of
tiny
you.
trout fly
No,
on the
no,
hook.
you're wrong. This is about whose is better.
No, it's
it's going to be mine.
So you both are tying nymphs and Bufords. Got it.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna show-
Jumbo size nymphs.
and then I'm going to show up with a 4/0 green drake
Please do.
That would be really cool.
dry
Yeah.
fly.
And you could put it on the wall behind you. We'll get you a little shelf. Put it right in your shadow line.
Just hanging on that little.
I might
Over
have
your left
I might
shoulder.
have 6/0.
I know I do.
Yeah, I think
You want
I
me to
do.
bump up to a 6?
No, you're good.
He's already done. Why not tie another?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's up to you.
All right.
I mean, yeah.
Just keep tying random shit, Ross.
I just think like the size 28 Buford's gonna be hilarious.
Double Buford.
Well, yeah, you made it a double. It was only supposed to be a single.
You made it a double?
Yeah, I've got a size 28 on the front hook and a size 30 on the back.
That's hilarious.
It was.
I'm so excited.
It was not fun.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go thread shopping because I don't think any other thread I'm gonna have is gonna work.
I'd recommend spider wire.
Yeah, because I think I have like the most of the thread I have is all for tying musky flies.
I would not recommend anything over like a 10 denier or a 10-aught, whatever they. I can't remember the size. I'm so bad at instructing people how to tie flies because I just grab stuff and go.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to. Yeah, all right, double Buford and large trout nymph.
So you have roughly 2 to 3 weeks.
Yeah, I know.
To get this done.
I know. I just thought about it because we were podcasting tonight, and I was like, "Oh crap! I forgot I gotta tie those flies."
Yeah.
I've been kind of busy with work, so I got a little distracted.
I don't even know if the fly shop's going to have size 28 hooks in stock. If they don't, let me know.
I'm betting they do, but I don't know.
Yeah, they probably will.
I'm not sure about the 30.
No, that's
That
really
might be pushing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. They were hard to find.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, well, there's since I'm probably, worst case scenario, I have the time to order online.
Yeah.
I might have to order. Well, I definitely have to get better thread. So,
Oh yeah, I'd recommend that.
Should we put this out to the people too?
What?
If they want to try and compete in this with you?
That would be interesting. Who's that? Who's that guy?
Soggy Trout.
Was that his name?
He's the one that ties the. He asked for our advice on the flies.
Yeah.
Soggy Trout. I sent him a sticker like.
Yeah,
couple weeks ago.
A while ago. I couldn't remember his Instagram handle.
Was there somebody else that sent us flies as well?
Yeah, Mike
Yeah.
sent us flies.
Let's see if
sent us
they're
the
still listening to us.
Musky flies.
Why don't you guys get involved with this little contest per se and tie a micro Buford or double Buford and some type of huge nymph of sorts. Send us the pictures or whatever.
Please.
I still kind of think maybe we should also throw a dry fly into the mix.
No,
Giant dry fly.
I'm bad at those.
Well, the only reason I'm saying is
Giant
it would
blue
look
wing.
nice behind us. Like you're not gonna be able to see what the nymph is.
Maybe
behind us.
have your listeners send us in a couple.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, they don't have to send them in. They can just share pictures.
Yeah, hey, please do.
Maybe they want it for their mantle.
Well, if they want to show it, send it. That's cool too.
Yeah.
I won't say no to that.
I
but-
guess I didn't think about putting it on there, man.
Well, that's what I'm saying is we should tie giant trout or giant mayflies back here or caddis, and then we can.
We need stuff behind us, Jim.
I also would like
Yeah.
to make
We
Guys
just have
better
this
get
old
tired.
dresser.
trying to figure out how to make a dry fly of that size hook functional.
Oh, nobody said functional.
No, I want it to be.
No,
Yeah.
we're, planning
Okay,
on,
cool.
we're planning on fishing these things.
Okay, cool.
I'm just saying the dry flies would look cool behind us.
Yeah.
Oh,
it
absolutely.
would. Yeah.
I just don't know how you're going to get
To float.
big enough hackle
Yeah.
for to look right on a 4-aught hook.
Schloppen.
I don't know how well slopping spins into hackle though.
Not very well, but you can brush it out and hairspray it.
Oh,
Well, now it's not fishable.
Why not?
They have to be fishable flies.
Well, they make things that are animal tested. So,
Yeah.
Well, like the hairspray was the only thing I could think of. I've tried this before.
Oh, okay. So yeah, there you go. There's something to look forward to in here in a couple weeks for listeners. Matt and Ross's ridiculous flies.
Yeah,
I like it. And everybody that's listening that ties
Well,
or
the-
wants to tie should definitely get involved with this as well.
Yeah, I would be really interested.
I
want
wanna
to
see 'em.
what people come up with
Yes.
for micro Buford.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the one I'm most curious about because the funny part is that thing would fish.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
The giant trout fly, that's just for fun.
Yeah.
I bet
the-
you it would probably be good for catfish, bass.
Bass.
Size 28 and 30. That is like the
No,
No, he's talking about trout fly.
I was gonna say
Jumbo,
the 28 to 30 double Buford. We're talking about panfish. That is a panfish fly all day, every day,
Oh yeah,
and trout. So there you go.
I think he meant he wants to
I-
also fish the trout fly.
Ross and I were talking about different things.
Yeah.
We did.
I
We did
noticed.
it again.
we're good at that.
Twice.
Yeah. So that's something to look forward to.
That'll be fun.
I'm gonna have to try a jumbo dry fly. Damn it!
I just think it would be cool on the shelf.
It would be, but now it's
Well, that's like the interesting puzzle to me is the sizing up or down materials like that extreme.
It's not fun.
I want to see like
Well, I was
some
gonna,
kind of intricate fly, like something that that we fish with now that has like a lot of different colorations and stuff. Like I don't know, whatever. And
Like dry fly wise?
yeah,
I mean-
like an August nymph or not nymph,
October
October
caddis.
caddis, yeah, and just some crazy stuff. I would love to see that.
That would
Some kind of dragon looking pattern. That'd
I
be
think a caddis would probably be the easiest one to do at that size.
be like a really big October caddis.
cool.
Yeah, I think that would be the easiest because like
feel like a
the elk
sulfur.
hair is like this long when you get the little patch,
Yeah.
give or take. Unlike like using actual hackle for a dry fly because those end up sticking out this much on a size 12. So
Oh, yeah, they're-
upscaling that's going to be curious.
a lot of bulk.
You could have a compare done.
Yeah.
Wow, we're
Use
going
deer hair.
we're going for picturesque. Well, elk hair is longer than deer hair.
Well, that's what I mean. But you could use the compare done pattern. You wouldn't have to use any hackle, and it would float better with the deer hair or elk hair.
But it won't look as good on the bookshelf.
Oh, I don't know. There's some good looking flies.
All right. Well, we're going to find out here in a couple of weeks. I was going to say the one thing before we get out of here that I want to point out, though. Ross jumped the gun because we were talking about filming this.
I can tie more.
Oh yeah.
Damn it.
It was easy for me. Like I said, mine are already done.
Ross already has a studio set up for his fly
Yeah, I
tying,
know.
so-
Well, we were supposed to side-by-side tie.
Yeah.
We can do it.
That way we can mock each other.
What are you gonna do? Bump elbows? Not uglies.
Absolutely. I'm
Not
going
ugly.
to sneak over with scissors and just be like, snip.
We're gonna sit here and watch Matt break thread after thread.
Yeah.
No foul play.
Yeah, you're not wrong about
I can
that.
bring my materials.
I think we could do it and just speed it up
Well, clearly.
Yeah.
and no slow motion.
I'm just wondering how many bobbins Matt can stick in the drywall.
At least 3.
I do break a lot of thread.
A little heavy handed or
Oh, I like it tight.
ham handed.
No, I just like it tight.
Yeah.
Because historically I've often tried stacking the wrong material. So in order to make the wrong material stack,
Work,
I'd have
yeah.
to work it tighter and then snap.
Yeah, there's a reason they don't use that material.
I know. It was a learning process.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
anyway, thanks for listening, guys.
Yeah, quick one today.
Yeah.
Yeah, quick one, only a 2-parter. But thanks for listening. Please, we're talking about having that rod raffle. Also, if you guys want to get in on the ridiculous fly contest, shoot us some photos of your flies. You can shoot it to us on Instagram at Dangerous Fly Fishing. Shoot us an email, dangerousflyfishing@gmail.com. And then also search for us on YouTube at Dangerous Fly Fishing. Kind of hard to submit on YouTube, but I'd use the email or Instagram.
Yeah. If you're gonna send it, I mean, you can obviously tag us in your own posts if you're on Instagram and want to do it.
Yeah.
But if you want to send it to us and then we can post it, however, you guys probably individually have more followers than we do as a group, so it's fine.
Probably.
So
I don't even have an Instagram anymore, so
Well, yours will
I
obviously go
noticed
through
that.
us.
I was trying to send you something. I'm like, oh, he's gone.
I got
Yeah.
tired
All right.
of it.
All kinds of funny stuff, and yeah, Ross doesn't know. But anyway, that's our contact info. So please let us know about the rod raffle if that's something you'd be interested in, and we'll kind of work out how that'll work. And then, like I said, the ridiculous fly tying contest. Shoot us your submissions or post and tag us, whatever you want to do.
Yeah, however.
But hey, that's it for me. What you got?
I got nothing.
Well, you're the one that
Okay,
usually
bye.
walks us out.
No, thanks for listening. Like he said, do all those things. That'd be cool. Anything, Jim?
No, just a good program tonight.
Nice and quick.
Appreciate everybody who listens in. It's really appreciated. So, thank you very much.
Some kind words. As always, good luck. Don't suck. Stay dangerous.